Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by the Chanticleers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Raging Cajuns offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Chappelle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
Got it behind the line. It's Robertson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Raging Cajuns are on the move. The give to Davis. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Second down.
6th play of the drive coming up. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jensen. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. Gives it on the option. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Picks up 4. Brings up second down.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. It's Winfield. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That's caught. It's Sampson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down.
Second down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's English. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's in open space downfield. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Dropping back, it's Morris. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Chanticleers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Takes the handoff. It's Simpkins. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Chanticleers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got the first down and more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
And the Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. To the air, it's Winfield. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line, it's Robertson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. At long last, there are points on the board. It's 3-0 here in the 4th quarter.
I'm telling you, if this game ends up 3-0, this will be a game I'll never forget. And even though I want to as a former quarterback, but listen, it's been a defensive struggle all game long. You got to give them credit. That field goal right there in the 4th quarter, that may have just been the play of the game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The option look. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay him. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today, and any way you slice it, this fan base, heck, this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 17 to Alabama.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. The shot that clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tucker. On the move at the 30. Oh, a lot of space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.